On today's Toy Spot, we're going to be having a look at the Marvel Legends Sentinel Series Cyclops. Yes, I decided to go with Cyclops as my first Marvel Legends. I guess probably because I know Cyclops really gets crapped on a lot, but I like Cyclops. He just really has never been given any justice, I think, in the movies and whatnot. But yeah, I decided to do Cyclops for my very first Marvel Legends review. If we get a look at the packaging here. Now, as commented, this is from the Sentinel series. So you can collect all 7 Sentinel series figures and build your own giant, wow, it's 16 inches, 16-inch Sentinel. And I've actually already got a Sentinel, which I did a review of. No, I haven't traveled back in time. This is actually, I bought the Sentinel loose, which I believe I actually commented on in the video that I bought it loose. And I also have the Marvel Legends here in their packages. So, you know what that means when I eventually open these guys up, and I do have all the figures from this wave, I will also have a second Sentinel. And if you ask me, you can't have enough Sentinels. I mean, you know, these figures, it's a shame they're Build-A-Figures because it means you either have to buy them on their own for, you know, a little heftier of a price, or you get, like, you know, if you want 6 Sentinels, you got to get like 6 Cyclops, and and who wants 6 Cyclops? Come on. But if we have to look at the packaging here, basic Marvel Legends packaging. You've got the comic book, which my light is reflecting off of here, but you've got the comic book in the background here. I actually, now that I look at this comic, I think I actually have this comic. Back in my heyday, when I was a wild child, I used to actually collect the Uncanny X-Men. I have since stopped collecting comics. I do read the occasional other comics, but boy, am I getting way off topic here. On the back of the packaging, and I actually might just bring this camera back a little further here, it gives a little brief description of the character. It says Scott Summers, one of Professor Charles Xavier's first recruits, is a stalwart leader, that's a bad word for me to pronounce, of the X-Men. Xavier took Scott into his Institute for Gifted Children in Westchester County, New York, when he discovered the young man's uncontrollable ability to release immensely destructive force beams from his eyes and began training the boy in the use of his incredible power. Scott firmly believes in the professor's dream of human and mutant coexistence. Cyclops possesses the mutant ability to project a beam of concussion force from his eyes. Unable to control the blast, Cyclops prevents the energy from escaping by wearing ruby quartz lenses, the only substance able to diffuse his awesome power. And we get a nice picture of Cyclops up at the top left-hand corner. I also like the fact that the Marvel Legends, at least they used to. I don't think the new packaging does it. They used to give us a stat chart of the character's different abilities. So if you guys want to see that there. Energy projection, he's sitting at around 8. Or actually, sorry, that's 6. You just see, I can't see anything with this light. And the other characters in the wave, we've got Cyclops, we've got the first appearance of Spider-Man, we've got Angel, we've got Mystique, we've got Omega Red, Black Panther, and Mr. Sinister. The ones I really wanted to get from this wave were the Omega Red, the Mr. Sinister, and the Cyclops. I do like the Spider-Man now that I've picked him up. I would say, and it might be just the way because of the character, the one I least am interested in is the Angel. But I've dragged on long enough about the packaging. What I'm going to do is open up Cyclops here, and we will get a closer look at the figure, so stay tuned. Optic blast, optic blast, optic blast. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. Okay, anyways, here we have Cyclops. Just get his arm right here now that I've posed him. And we'll put the figure right there. Before we review the figure, I just want to give you guys a better look at the comic. So the comic that it was included was issue 201, where we have Cyclops and Storm, the Mohawk Storm. I always like to call her Thunderdome Storm. I don't know why, she reminds me of somebody you would see in Mad Max, but we'll get the comic aside here. Having a look at the figure, I would say that for one of the earlier Marvel Legends, this is actually quite a nice looking Cyclops. One of the few, and even though now they have brought a hooded Cyclops back in the more recent waves of Marvel Legends, but as an earlier figure, I would definitely say this is a top-notch figure. I mean, it has its flaws, which I'll get into in a second, but I would say likeness-wise, it definitely looks like Cyclops. I would say, though, the one problem I have with this figure is the skin tone. The skin tone on his face is a little, and it might just be my figure, because, you know, it always happens to my figures. The skin tone on his face is a little dingier. I don't know if the other Marvel Legends Cyclops figures that are out there have this, but it just seems, and I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up just right, but it seems that there's a lot of dark coloring on the face, at least on mine. Now they've put in a lot of dark shading to the muscles on the costume here. I wouldn't say I'm disappointed by it. I don't mind it. It's not bad. And then we've got the classic blue, the yellow outfit that he originally wore. Now this figure was re-released, and you'll notice that I didn't show it at the time that I did the packaging. This figure was a variant as well in the X Factor outfit, which had a little lighter blue and it had the white X running across his chest. I don't actually have that variant. I wish I did. But in the way of articulation, he has articulation in his head, free range of movement. He's got articulation in the shoulders, in the swivel arm, in the elbow. He's also got it in the fingers, which, there we go, in the hand and also in the fingers. The figure's a bit stiff because I've just opened him up. He's got articulation in the waist, in the legs. He's got it in the thigh, in the knee. He's actually got 2 points in the knee, which I think, yeah, he has 2 points in the knee, and he also has it in the foot and in the toe. So a good range of movement from this guy right here. This guy right here. Very, very nice figure. In the way of his accessories, he comes with a stand, which unfortunately, I wish the later figures came with these stands, but he comes with a stand that you can peg into his back. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't know why you would need a stand for Cyclops, because he cannot fly, but it does come with a stand. And in the way of the Sentinel components, as mentioned, I think in the packaging, he does come with a Sentinel arm, which is fully articulated. He also comes with the tendon, or the cable, that can attach into his hand. When I have, with my Marvel Legends Sentinel, I lost this piece, so it's good to have it back. All in all, it's a great figure. I definitely like the Cyclops. I realize now I'm getting pretty late into this video, so I'll unfortunately have to wrap it up here. Definitely like this figure. It's a good start to the Marvel Legends reviews. Optic Blast, Optic Blast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please feel free to comment below, and the Marvel Legends reviews will keep on coming, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.